When was the last time you had sex with him?
That is
Alex, when was the last time you had sex with him?
A month ago.
No, you're smiling.
Chill.
You're smiling.
Because it was a month ago.
You're smiling.
Listen.
When was the last time his penis was in your mouth?
Am I supposed to give you the honest answer?
Yeah.
Are you going to get mad?
No, I won't.
I fucked him last night.
Oh my God. Like I sent this message like 3 weeks ago?
Just shut up and let me tell the story.
Hi guys, my name is Violet Benson and thank you for joining Too Tired to Be Crazy. That's my podcast.
Hey.
I'm here with Alex Papiccio.
Oh my God.
Pipiciano.
Wow, you're really doing it.
What is your last name?
No, keep going. I'm enjoying this.
No, what is your last name?
No, keep going.
I don't want to.
It's Alex Papiccio. Thank you very much.
Wow, so close.
It's really right on the nose.
Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on the gram, the Instagram,
at
Alex Papiccio. And then you can find me on Twitter, Snapchat, all of that, all my names.
Is it all the same?
Yeah, Alex Papiccio.
And where can they come to see you for stand-up?
Oh, you can come see me at Haha Comedy Club in North Hollywood. I post on my social media account when I perform there. I'm a regular there, so you can come check me out over there. Good old NoHo.
So basically, we know each other because you sometimes work for me.
Sometimes.
But also, aside from sometimes working for me, like on and off, you also do YouTube and you're a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Anything else you do?
Well, I just do comedy in all forms. Improv, stand-up, any kind of content that I can get my hands on, but just comedy-based, I act. I do it all. I'm a one-woman show.
Wow. Okay, so what comedians would you say inspire you? Obviously me. Who else?
Yes, besides Violet Benson, my first number one choice.
I don't like that you giggled when you said it, but go on.
It was a sweet giggle, like a sweet...
Continue.
One of my biggest inspirations actually is Melissa McCarthy. I love her. And I love the track that she took to get to where she is today. And I love the way that like her career, panned out and the way that she worked. I think she's a really hard worker. She's really talented. She's really talented, incredible, so many different ways. I like her a lot. I also really love some old time comedians like George Carlin, Mitch Hedberg, some inspirations of mine stand-up wise. But yeah, I mean, if I had to say like career wise, I love Melissa McCarthy. And I feel like that's like where I want to.
Yeah, and I heard she's like really, really sweet too.
Down to earth lady.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I feel like when I see celebrities, I never get excited. But when I see any type of female comedians like out on the street, I feel like I just freeze and I don't even know how to react because I definitely look up to those women.
Like me. Is that what you feel when you see me on the streets?
Nope.
Okay.
Moving on. Today's episode of the show, I've decided, is going to be the topic of...
Oh boy.
What happens when you date a boy and you think you're dating, you're doing everything.
You shady bitch.
You're doing literally everything, like as a boyfriend, girlfriend, yet you're not his girlfriend. That's the topic of the conversation. I think you may have experienced this recently.
I wonder why you picked this.
Well, I thought you'd be a perfect person. So we're going to answer first a few questions.
Okay.
From the audience, and then maybe we'll talk about it from personal experience.
Got it.
So one question that someone asked me recently was, I've been dating this guy for a couple of months, and things are going really well. I've even met his family and everything, but recently I've noticed that he's been liking his ex-girlfriend's pictures, and I want to ask him what's going on, but he has mentioned before that we're not exclusive, so I don't know if I'm overstepping, but like, I just can't tell if I'm overreacting because he's just liking pictures. I mean, not just his ex, but like other girls too.
Girls, yeah.
But she's been noticing he's been liking pictures, and she can't tell if she's gonna sound psycho, if she's gonna get upset with him about his ex-girlfriend and other girls, because if she even can, because technically they're not official. What do you think?
Well, sis, that seems like a problem to me. I mean, whoever asked you the question, like that's definitely not That's definitely not cool. I mean, the thing about liking, I mean, my stance on like people liking stuff on Instagram, like I think that's so mindless to me. Like I think it's kind of just like whatever. Like I still like all of my ex's stuff, and like my exes liked all of their ex's stuff while we were together. Like that doesn't mean anything at all because like you can be friends with an ex, or even if you're not, like it's just liking a picture.
Yeah.
Like people have become so infatuated with that. Like in the age of social media, like they look into everything with it when it comes to social media. Like down to like the last time the person was online. Like why aren't they answering me?
What if the person that you're dating is not even following their ex, but now you're noticing they're liking their ex's pictures?
I mean, that's
that change the
that's kind of weird. I mean, that's kind of weird, but like again, like it just depends on like the kind of headspace you're at. But I do think it's weird that if they were dating, quote unquote dating for a couple months, meeting the family, and then as soon as she brings something up, he says they're not exclusive, like that's not good.
Okay, so you're saying,
in my opinion.
So your opinion is it's weird that he's still saying they're not exclusive, but it's not. But it's not weird that he's liking pictures on Instagram because that part is not a big deal.
I mean, you can take, again, it's like personal. You can take that as you wish, but like to me, that's very mindless.
I feel like it depends on the guy, the type of guy that you're dating.
Agreed.
Like if a guy makes you feel safe, then who gives a shit what he's liking, especially because I know like this one guy that I know, he literally like likes everything on Instagram. Yeah. If he makes you feel safe, then it's okay. But if a guy makes you already question yourself,
right,
and then he's also going on Instagram and liking a bunch of random girls' pictures that he's not following, and his ex-girlfriend, and you're not even sure where you guys stand, then that's like iffy. But I do believe, like, I feel like from my experience recently from last year is that communication is key. And sometimes we just want to keep avoiding asking exactly what we need to ask. But like, if we would have asked what we needed to ask, and even if we would have gotten what we didn't want to hear, at least that would have saved us months from dating somebody who might as well treat us like shit in 10 months from now. Like, you know? So,
and I feel like also it comes down to like a trust thing. And it's like, if you don't have trust in a relationship, I don't think you have anything at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, if she doesn't trust him,
oh my God, my ex used to say that. And he was cheating on me all the time. Wow.
Makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Anyway, but yeah, so I guess when it comes to liking pictures on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie, like it has hurt my feelings before, but I think, and I hate getting insecure over it, but I do believe it's depends on the guy you're dating. If a guy makes you feel safe and you know it doesn't mean anything because you know him, then it's fine. But if a guy you're already questioning and he's liking other pictures, it most likely
means something.
It means something, and it's for a reason why he's doing that, you know?
So at least she asked.
No, I don't think she asked yet. Oh. She was kind of wondering if it's going to be weird if she asked, but
she's got to ask.
But like, I feel like that's happened before with people nowadays. Like you meet their family and then like
you think it's like
it means something, and then they're like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, trust me, doesn't mean anything at all.
Oh, let me remember what I know. Let me remember what other question. Let's see, what other question? Okay, another question that somebody asked me recently was first, they were like, hey, Violet, I think you're like so beautiful. Like, how are you so pretty? And I was like, oh my God, stop. Next. And then she was like, loving your podcast, even though this is the first episode. I think you have the best podcast ever. And I was like, oh my God, cool. And anyway, the question was, she just started seeing somebody. And from the get-go, this guy let her know, hey, I'm not looking for anything.
Right.
But now it's like she said, we're hanging out a lot more. And even though he said he's not looking for anything, I'm kind of hoping he may change his mind because we're hanging out so much and we're cuddling all the time and we see each other nonstop. But then he like goes off and suddenly hooks up with other girls and then tells me about it. What do you like? Do you think, should I bring it up? Like, what do you think it means? Do you think he's ever going to stop, or am I just wasting my time? What do you think, Alex?
I mean, we'll get into it in a bit, but I've been in a situation exactly like this.
Wait, what?
Surprise, bitch.
Wow. Shocked.
Shocker of the century. Oh my God.
So if I were to give her advice, I would say that when someone tells you something, you have to believe them. So if a person literally, like this guy, this is our problem. Guys literally are like, I don't want to be with you. And then we're like, he's like, you're so beautiful, but I still don't want to be with you. And all we hear is like, he thinks I'm beautiful. Oh my God.
Right.
And that's our biggest problem, in my opinion.
We take only the positive away from
it. Yes. Yeah. When someone literally tells you, hey, I don't want to be with you, like listen to them because they probably mean it. Like 99% of the time, unless they're playing games. And if they are playing games, you still
don't
wouldn't
want to be with
him.
them anyway. Yeah.
So he told this girl from the beginning, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. He literally laid it out to her, and he's thinking like, all right, she's going along with it. Like I get to fuck her, and then I get to talk to other girls, and she's cool with it. Well, she's sitting there hoping like
he's gonna change his mind.
Because very rarely, because we always hear these stories about a friend of a friend of a friend that happened to them. But no offense, that's not you. And that's not going to happen to you. And that's the truth. Like you are not the exception.
Yeah, guys just like I feel like more often than not, guys are just always really honest when it comes to situations like that. Like girls are the one that's
so honest, and we're not hearing them.
Right. And that's like definitely a female issue sometimes, but like I feel like girls are the ones that like dance around like situations like that, but guys are usually straightforward. And if they really say that they're really not looking for anything at the time, like you could be the most amazing girl, you could be the best thing he'll ever have, you could, you know, be in love with him and care about him and do everything for him, but at the end of the day, if a guy wants to go out and fuck a bunch of chicks and still wants to bang you, like he'll do anything in his power to do that because he's not going to want to just settle down with you if he told you that that's what he wants.
Yeah, and I agree. Like I think at the end of the day, it has to do with like if the guy or girl, by the way, but like if your partner is looking for someone, then if you're in front of them, then you'll be it. But to be honest, like you can literally be the most beautiful, smartest, most talented girl in the world, like a Victoria's Secret model that can also play the violin. Right. And he still is not gonna and he's still not gonna want to date you if he's not looking for anything in the moment. Like they literally have to be in that mindset. So that's why a lot of times when it doesn't work out, girls take it personally and they're like, oh, it's because I'm not pretty enough, or it's because I'm this or I'm that, and compare themselves to other girls. And they just have to understand that like it's not
a competition.
They're gonna do this to every other girl until they're finally in their mind ready for a relationship for themselves. Like guys and girls don't change for other people, they change for themselves. And
because everyone's selfish as fuck.
But of course, like it's nice to be hopeful. Yeah, I agree. But it's nice to be hopeful. So yeah, I guess I would tell this girl to take a step back and kind of see her other options, see what else is out there. And I know it's going to hurt, but if he did really want her, he will come around, and she has to give an ultimatum, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's really true when they say that like absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like it is true. Like you need to step away and be like, really reevaluate the situation, and then at that point be like,
but she can't run back. Like the minute he's like, I'm so sorry,
I'm ready. Like no,
then she'll be like, oh, okay. Right. And then it goes back to the same thing. Like if he's like, come back, he has to be, and she has to be like, for what? And he has to be like, I want to be with you one-on-one exclusive. Like he has to lay the law.
And then she should still be like, fuck you, see ya.
I don't know
dating
about
someone
that.
hotter.
No, that's like playing games.
But like, that's fun.
I believe if something's meant to be, it's meant to be.
If it's meant to be, it will be. But like it always happens. It's like the same story over and over again. Like you want what you can't have, and then as soon as you don't want them anymore, they want you.
Yeah,
like
right
the
now,
true story.
Like right now, I want to like date this one guy, but I'm just not ready. I was just like, I just want to have sex with like a few more guys. And I literally said this to him. I was like, I just want to have sex with a few more guys, just get to really experiment, like go for the largest penis out there and just see what that's like. Just like to really, really just like get rammed
down
and experience it. And then I'm probably ready to like settle down in the real relationship. And, you know, and I kind of hinted, like, potentially with you. Like, he doesn't even know that I'm kind of interested in dating him. But I kind of hinted that.
Right.
But I was just like right now, I'm not ready. I don't know how he feels about it because he doesn't even know I'm thinking of dating him. But I let him know I want to just get banged from every hole. First.
You want to get fucked sideways by everybody you can find.
Every nationality, every ethnicity first.
Every athlete, every sports player you can find.
I'm just not like, I'm not sexually experienced enough because I've had like very few boyfriends in my life. So I don't want to look back and regret, but hopefully he'll wait around for me. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like we're always hypocrites. If a guy said that to a girl, we'd be like, F that. But when a girl says it to a guy, it's like funny.
It's like, okay, sis, open your heart, open your legs. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But, we'll see. Anyway, so we're telling the advice to this girl to move on. All right. So the reason I have Alex on the show today is because Alex actually has a very close experience And I'll share my experiences with this too. I mean, we've all been there, but you've had a recent experience where you were dating someone, he treats you like his boyfriend, like your boyfriend.
Yes.
But then he's like, hey, I'm not your boyfriend. Like,
so yeah, I mean, it just was like, it was a situation.
How long have you guys been talking for?
We have been talking since May, so like 6 months.
April, May.
And it's still kind of going on right now, but we're
Shut
exiting
the
out.
fuck up. Are you serious?
No, I mean, it's not, but like, just shut up. I'm not arguing with you right now.
Oh my God. Wait, before I even say the story, this girl literally convinced me.
Okay, first of all, don't even start. No.
Convince me.
Stop. This is a full-blown lie. You're about to lie because you drafted up. I know what you're going to say. You drafted up that damn message without my.
DM'd this. We were having dinner and I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of seeing you get hurt because that's what friends do to friends. And I was like, I'm done. I DM'd him from my daddy issues account. This guy that has like 200 followers or whatever from a daddy issues account who doesn't even follow me. And I was like, hey, you need to stop playing with my girl's heart. Leave her alone.
She called him Walmart trash also.
I literally was like, you're trash. She deserves better. Leave her alone because she needs somebody who's going to treat her well and values her because she's so amazing. This bitch literally convinced me. And she was like, yeah, okay, you do it. Yeah, because if you do it, I swear to God, like I won't talk to him anymore. And I was like, okay, because you're like, this is embarrassing for me. It's not like my brand is to be nice to everyone. And this is like kind of messed up. Like I'm burning bridges.
Even though, yeah, okay.
Whatever. Yeah. And I sent it and literally the next day they're still communicating.
Okay, can I tell the story first?
When was the last time you had sex with him?
That is
Alex, when was the last time you had sex with him?
A month ago.
No, you're smiling. You're smiling.
Because it was a month ago.
You're smiling.
Listen.
When was the last time his penis was in your mouth?
Am I supposed to give you the honest answer?
Yeah.
Are you going to get mad?
No, I won't.
I fucked him last night.
Oh my God. Like I sent this message like 3 weeks ago?
Just shut up and let me tell the story. Listen, it's harder than it sounds, people. I have been talking to
How hard was it last night?
Oh, it was really fucking hard. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Go on. By the way, how old are you?
25.
How old is he?
21. I like
him
young.
And we all know that 21-year-old boy is ready to settle down. Go on.
Yeah. He's ready to settle down in my vagina. That's where.
And other girls' vaginas.
And other girls' vaginas. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, so I've been talking to this kid since May. We hooked up once back in May. Then we became very close friends. We decided it wasn't like a vibe. Then we started hooking up.
We or him?
We. No, I didn't want to at first. Remember I told you he was really bad in bed. The dick was not a good time the first time. Sorry if he ever listens to this. It was really bad the first time. Then
white guys.
Yeah, dark.
Go on.
That's the truth. So yeah, then we started hooking up again in August. And since August, it's just been like a weird whirlwind where like we talked about having like no feelings. We were like, let's just do the friends with benefits thing and let's just see where it goes. And honestly, I was down because I didn't think that I had feelings for him because I didn't. And then stop rolling your eyes at me, you brat. So then I didn't think I had feelings for him because I didn't. And that's always what happens. Like you just want to fuck your best friend because usually like your friend, like if you're.
You never want, no one's ever like, oh, this guy's been my best friend forever. Like okay, I just want his balls in my mouth. Like no one ever thinks that about friends, but okay, go on.
Listen, you can gargle on your friend's balls. You can suck your friend's dick. It's all relevant, all right? He wasn't my friend forever. It's not like he's my middle school bestie.
Point is that you fell for it. Fell for him. Friends with benefits.
I fell for the friends feelings. I caught feelings, which always happens in friends with benefits situations. Always, no matter what. It either ends in you guys dating or never speaking again.
And you were hoping that.
And I was hoping for the dating thing. And he told me from the beginning that he didn't want to date. But
so he said in the beginning
that he didn't want to date. Yes,
but you didn't hear.
No, because I'm obviously. Like
a dumb bitch.
A dumb idiot. Yeah. So anyway, so he told me from the beginning that he didn't want it. And then we kind of just like became really, really, really close though. But you know, as like, and anyone who's ever been around the two of us, like we act like we're dating. And it's not even just me. It's mostly him, his actions, his words, the things he says, the things he does, the way we are together.
Yeah.
It's very, very coupley. And even like yesterday, I know you're going to get mad, but like we had a really good day. We hung out all day, like we cuddled on the couch, we were kissing, holding hands. He took me to an event. We went home, had crazy sex for like an hour, like whatever. But then literally as soon as we were done, he was like, oh, I hope Yada Yada's gonna be at the bar tonight. Like I've been trying to fuck her for a couple weeks. Dead ass. I was like, brah, get the fuck out. Like, are you kidding?
I just don't understand. Like, But how does that make you feel?
Like shit, but it's like it's such a weird thing. Like girls,
is it you just getting used to the pain now? So you're getting numb to it?
No, it's just like I mean, like every girl's been in a situation where it's like just impossible to like it's like when it's so hard to just like walk away because when we are together, everything's great. Like I have the best time with him. He is an amazing person. He's a great friend.
But is he an amazing person?
He is a good person. I can't hold it against him that he doesn't want to be with me. Like I don't know.
But doesn't that make you feel not so good about yourself?
No, it doesn't. But also don't forget.
But like, okay, there's one time Alex was telling me how they like had the best like 2 days and everything, and they were acting super coupley, and then they're in the Uber, and she like looks at him and she's like, oh my God, we're like so cute. And then he just out of nowhere goes like, okay, but like, don't get used to it. We're not together. We're not dating.
Yeah, he says that all the time.
I can't even imagine how painful it would be for me to like thinking I like someone likes me and he's treating me nicely, and then the minute I want to be all cute and it's like it's not his moment to feel all cute, then he's gonna like say that to me.
Right.
Like, I would just want to cry.
And I do sometimes. I like will cry in front of him, and then he'll just be like, stop. But like he says things where he's like, I feel the same, like blah blah, but like I just don't want that right now.
I know,
I'm
but
like,
I just
yeah,
don't like
bitch, whatever.
Alex, what's your goal here? Like, do you think eventually he's gonna change his mind?
No,
or do you
I'm not stupid. I'm just dumb for.
You literally sucked his dick last night, so I don't know.
I mean, it was worth it. Whatever.
No, it wasn't. He's nothing special. That's the problem. We get like a fixate. What is that? The word fixated?
We do get fixated
with like,
on like
one person. We think that person is so special. And I swear, like when we end up with that person or when we find someone else that treats us better, we look back and we're just like,
what the fuck?
What was I thinking? Like the last guy I liked, everyone kept saying, Violet, you don't even like this guy at all. And I was like, the minute it stopped working out, I was like, no, I do like him. I do like him. And now I look back and I'm just like, what a loser. Oh my God, I hate when he does this.
Weird obsession. That's really what it comes down to. People get like in these, they're not like obsessed with the person, like as in like creepy, like fucking
It's an obsession where I want to be liked.
Exactly.
And I want someone to like me. So it's a nice feeling the minute they pull away, like I'm like, oh my God.
It's always the people that you like quote unquote can't have that make you feel this way, because it's almost turning into like a weird game in your head where you're like, I'm gonna make them. Like,
I don't know.
that's how
I look at situations like that. And for me, I guess my personality is very more aggressive and extreme. So I can't handle this type of treatment. Especially I feel like the past year, 2018, the more and more I started to understand myself and to love myself, I swear to God, I really started to value myself more. Because usually when I would like, if I was dating someone even for 2 months, it would take me 3 to 4 months to get over them. Then the more and more I started to learn how to love myself, to really appreciate myself. Suddenly, like if I date someone for 2 months, it takes me like 2 weeks to get over them. And it's the biggest difference. Like it was almost weird for me, the last guy, how fast I got over him, like in like a week, because we talked for 2 months.
Right.
And I was very surprised because I almost like wanted to force myself to continue to like be obsessed over him because I didn't understand what was happening. And I really do think like once you really start to love yourself and you don't feel the need for someone else to show you how you should be loved,
right,
then you won't need that person.
Yeah, no, I agree. It all comes down to like self-love though. It's just like,
but like,
if you're confident in yourself, or if like you really truly.
And I've gone off on you before. Like I've gone mad at you. Like my love is like I'm that type of friend that's like really like mean when I care about someone.
Yeah, mean. I was sitting home having a nice night with my friends, and I texted Violet about getting dinner the next day, and I legitimately get 15 fucking paragraphs about a Finsta post that I posted, joking around about like sucking dick on Tinder, and she went off on me and was like, you're doing this and this and that because you're trying to get back at this boy, like blah blah.
True.
Meanwhile, I was just blacked the fuck out texting guys on Tinder, and you didn't even ask. You just blew up on me because
blowing up, because I care and it comes off aggressive. But the thing is, I just feel bad. Like when I see some of my friends, like it's like, it's like when you see your friends and you're like, you're so great and you're amazing and you have so many good qualities, and like it makes me sad when my friends don't see the same thing about themselves, because if they did, some of my friends, then they wouldn't allow some of these people into their lives, and it's hard for me to watch it, and I don't know, and it's like I almost want to control them and tell them what to do, and I know I can't because they have to learn their lessons on their own, but it's just like fuck, like everyone deserves love, and it's so beautiful, and like don't you want someone who's going to love you back the same way you love them? That when you say we're so cute together, he's going to be like, yeah, we fucking are. Yeah. Like versus like, hey, don't get used to this. I'm about to fuck some girl on Tinder. Like that sucks. And like, why are you're acting like you're allowing it to happen to you. So you're literally lowering your level saying like, oh, that's okay. And that, I just feel bad for you. And that's like, I don't know how else to say. Like, it's just like, that sucks that you can't see how amazing I think you are. Like, right. I feel sorry for you for that.
No, I feel that and I appreciate it, but it's a learning experience. I feel like you have to go through like trash shit like this to like figure it all out. And this is the first time I've ever even been single my entire life, like this last year. That's so I'm just like navigating the fuckboy ocean and
I mean, yeah, I was on and off. I was on and off with my ex-boyfriend for like 6-7 years because it took me so long to like really understand myself and love myself. But I regret that now. Like I feel like I mean, I don't regret him or I never want to say I regret anything or talk badly, but we were so toxic for each other and I kept going back because I didn't want to try anything new. And I wasted like so many years that I could have like figured out what I like, what I don't like with dating. I wasted on a guy that was like always wrong for me. Yeah. And I constantly needed validation that I was good enough for him. And I never got that from him until one day I was like, it's good enough for me.
Right.
I moved on. Then I dated some more shitty guys. And then I really like loved myself after that because I was like, jeez, no one's ever going to love me. I just have to love myself now.
Get those vibrators out, ladies. Get all the dildos.
I love myself every night.
Every morning, every
night.
Ay.
I don't know if you just saw one of my like friends only like Instagram stories. I typed in you and instead of going to YouTube, it went to you porn. And I was like, how long have you been on there?
I'm like, my biggest fear is every time I go to like open up Safari when someone's like, can you Google this? And it pops up my fucking private Pornhub page. I'm like, shit.
Honestly, you said which porn did you say was the best?
Yeah, what the fuck are you on YouPorn? This trash.
I go on YouPorn or YouJizz.
No, listen, YouJizz. You sound like a prostitute. I'm on YouJizz. Everybody.
They have like raunchier stuff. No, I don't like Pornhub.
Okay, literally like Pornhub is fucking lit. Making love.
Anyway, I just hope when I die, somebody deletes my search like stuff because my parents would be so embarrassed. I mean, they already are.
I was going to say, my parents already are embarrassed.
My sister saw that and she was like, oh my God, you're so embarrassing. And I was like, I know.
I literally showed my dad my stand-up routine at Christmas. And the whole thing is literally just about me like choking on dick and like random shit. My dad was just like, funny. He's like, funny, baby. It was really great. I'm like, shit, he's going to make me move home. I'm like, I'm catching the next flight.
What did you say you've learned the most so far from your relationship with this boy?
That, I mean, and I would give this advice to anybody, and I have, because I'm such a good advice giver. I just never take my own advice.
Me, same.
I would say what I've learned and what I would take from this is that, like, I deserve more than I think, and I feel like I never want to be, and I refuse to be anybody's second option. Aww. So if, like, I meet somebody and I'm not their first option, or I'm not exactly what they're looking for, like, they don't give me their all, like, thank you, next. Like, I have no time for people in my life anymore who are like gonna put me second.
When you told him thank you, next, was his dick still in your mouth, or like did you take it out and then you're like, oh, thank you, next, I don't need you anymore? Last night, what?
Yeah, like I was giving him a hand job as I said, like it was out of my mouth.
I don't need this. Thank you, next.
Thank you, next. Like, jizz and get out of here because I've got.
And then you're like, but I'll see you whenever you call me. Like, I'll be there.
But I'll see you tomorrow night I'll be spread eagle on my bed waiting. Yeah.
Great advice. Too bad you can't hear it.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm serious. It's like,
but that's the advice to other girls.
Other girls
who are going through this.
Don't settle for less. Don't ever be a second option, because none of you are second options. There's gonna be someone out there that will treat you like the first option, the best option, because you are. Every girl out there is amazing.
When do you think you're going to take your own advice? Like, what do you think?
It's coming soon. I told him the other night, I got like wasted and like literally told him to like exit my life, and we got into like a huge fight. And he was like, I feel like this is like getting bad. I'm like, yeah, because I just can't fucking do it anymore. But like, the dick is honest to God bomb. Like, I mean, he's not the greatest. Don't roll your eyes. Like, I mean, he's not Brad Pitt, but like the dick is like Leo DiCaprio of dicks. Like, it's a good thing right now. So I'm just taking it as we come.
Pictures or it never happened?
Pics or it didn't happen. Like, yeah, I'll show you a good dick pic. Hold on. Like, we really can get.
Let's see that dick.
I'm not kidding. I'm showing you the dick.
Okay, I'm not kidding. I want to see
it. The angles are pretty wild. Like, he knows his angles for sure.
Is he photoshopping
but, like, that's a good dick.
That's crazy. That is fake. I did
like, the
not.
size, you were not expecting that. You were not expecting that. It's a good dick. Wait, I got another one. Give me.
Ew, I can't even.
Like, he knows he's holding it, like, in a very like, that's a good dick. Yeah. All right. And that's Violet's about to call him right now, like, DM him back being like,
ew,
hey, boo, sorry, didn't mean that.
But honestly, all penises, like, look the same to me sometimes.
Mm.
But I've also, like, been dating a very specific type.
So what you're trying to say? No, it's okay. I get it.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're shook now because you weren't expecting that.
I was not I thought it would be smaller, so I am surprised.
Yeah, well.
But somebody
next time you blow me up, I'm just gonna say
I have been told that sometimes short guys are the ones that end up packing.
First of all, he's not short. He's 5'10".
Okay, that is technically short. So I have been told the short guys are usually the ones that end up packing because they make up for their height in other places.
Exactly.
If it's not in the penis, it's in the wallet.
Excuse me.
So
if you're short and your dick is also small, your wallet's got to be fat as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, it ain't gonna work.
Well, my mom is actually the one that hinted that one time. She was like, sometimes the shorter guys are the ones that surprise you. And they're like, if it's not in the height, it's other places. And she winked at me and I was like, Mom, Dad is 1 inch shorter than you. Like, are you serious? Like, what the fuck? Like, I have to go to therapy. No, I already go to therapy, but
now I gotta think about Dad's dick. Like, what?
Yeah, he's circumcised.
# daddy issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up, and I guess now I'm gonna leave you guys with some advice. I didn't really prep this, but I definitely agree with everything that Alex said. That when it comes to a boy that acts like he's your boyfriend, but then he's like, I ain't your man. A, listen to him. He's literally telling you the truth. B, he's not going to change. He told you from the beginning he's not looking for this. And C, really, no matter how great in the moment it is with him, remember that he doesn't want to be with you. And I want it to hurt because I want you to feel that pain and know that you deserve so much better. We all deserve to be loved. That's all we seek for in the end of the day. And you deserve to be loved. You deserve somebody that cares about you. You deserve somebody that wants to be with you forever. And like, I want that for you. So I want you to look for someone that's going to treat you like a queen. And I don't want you to settle for anything less. And if you ever have to sit and question yourself if you're being treated right or not, then most likely you're not. So you have to move on. Like, we're all going to continuously get our heart broken until we find the right person. So don't stop searching until you find that right person. We all have that one person for us. I have that guy for me. He just doesn't know it, but I know he's my guy. When I'm done getting dick down, I'm definitely going for him. So that's that. Well, thank you so much for joining my podcast, Too Tired to Be Crazy. And thank you, Alex, for being on it. And tune in. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.